We're Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Busking here representing for First Sports TV. It's been a while, but what go on, gentlemen?
Yes.
Let's go.
Like man, I'm afraid to talk.
I always say bless up, bless up.
um,
Long time. Long overdue.
Long overdue.
better.
Wait.
You know, we didn't
You
come.
record?
You know it's cold that side of the world.
It's getting there, bro. It's getting
It
there.
is.
Seriously.
Slowly
Still
but
hot.
surely.
Gotta be drinking something cold.
But anyway, we have a lot to cover.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide through the Champions League and talk a little bit of Thursday League and review the games this week.
Right, because Conte coaching Thursday league now. So they ain't much
I
there.
mean, but I think it's kind of really relevant somewhat because today it play, but either way,
I mean, yeah, some reggae boys playing it, but other than that, nothing really to talk about.
it's not international break yet. We don't get to the reggae boys, but yeah, Tuesday games, Chelsea start. Yeah, we can start with Chelsea 1-0. Them play nobody.
Malmo.
No.
Was it Malmo, right?
It was Malmo, yeah. It was Malmo. I don't think nobody watched that game, honestly.
Actually, I
And
watched,
it was good
I watched part of it because it was an early kickoff. So,
Okay.
I mean, I could have watched Ice Dry instead. But, you know, right.
I find it difficult to watch Chelsea now. And let me tell the Chelsea fans that we have on our blog is that the idea now if you get the forward players for forward back. So I know Christian Pulisic's forward back, and I think that's a
Yeah, I
welcome.
saw him in training.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw he was in training. So
Yeah. I think he forward back, and apparently from reports I heard that Ziyech had a good game and Guy had a good game relative to how they've been playing recently. So again, that's good for them. I always said, like I said to Chelsea fans, I know him have to get Havertz, Ziyech, and the likes of them playing and really scoring goals. It's not happening yet. So for Chelsea, because again, we know so they have bigger fish to fry, as they would have said. Them need to start score goals, need to look more of an offensive threat with the players that are playing up front for them.
they have a lot of offenses, weapons.
Yeah, but they're not shine. I mean, it's fullbacks then they get goals from in a league and all of these things,
Yeah.
you know.
But you know what was interesting? Never because of Miss Mountain on fantasy team, but after getting a hat-trick and an assist, he never play the game weekend. He got benched.
Couldn't understand that.
I'm
And
wondering if
he,
he's not fully fit. Can't remember. No, I'm saying I'm wondering if he's not fully fit because prior to that game, he wasn't playing that much either. So I'm wondering if he was just not fully fit.
but
Yeah.
after a performance like that, you would want to reward the player scoring a hat-trick and getting an assist. That's what I'm thinking, but
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
all the answer. I'll share it, that's it.
I don't know. I don't know what happened with them, but it'll be interesting to see how they get on, right? Because them who they have over the weekend.
Never look on it.
West Ham. No, Liverpool play West Ham. Who they play again?
Well, it'd be interesting to see how they go into that game or who them pick. Like
Burnley?
I said, they have
Them play
Burnley.
Burnley.
They have Burnley who is playing well. You know what I mean? Pick up 2 good results on the track. So it'd be interesting to see where they line up. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, this Marble game not gonna really tell us anything, you know, and the actual group that they're in, they should, they go win it. It's kind of straightforward. So, just bring on the weekend as far as I'm concerned with that game, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nothing for add. Greg, you want to add anything?
No, not really. I mean, it was a good goal, especially the pass from I think Jorginho sent Hudson on his way. I think Jorginho made a true pass, and it was a beautiful pass from him. And to be fair, Jorginho played pretty decent, but I don't know. I would like to see them against a midfield that really challenging. But like Shane pointed out, their wing backs are giving them a lot of offense. You know, whether he plays Alonso or he plays Chilwell over there, get the same result. And Reece James is, he's up there. I mean, for fullback, I mean, actually he can play even in a back three. He can play even the right centre back. He has a lot of quality and a lot to his
Yeah,
game.
the kid, he forward through as a winger, slash midfielder. He's strong. He have everything. You know what I mean, and he can defend. So it's very good to see him to play and show what he can do. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
and long may it continue. You know what I mean. But yeah, let's move.
I think real quick with them teams here. I don't know if not Conte, Wemby. Tuchel just try to get everybody some minutes because you notice him even start give Ross Barkley and
Loftus Cheek. You
Yeah,
give them,
yeah.
more
yeah.
playing time right now. So
And I
I'm just
respect that.
trying to get everybody, into the groove of things, get them some
Hmm.
minutes. Probably I see Mount for more crucial games. I don't know because Mount seems to be one of the players. So
Hmm.
probably just give him a little rest. But yeah, like I said, overall.
Yo, the man them side big to where I didn't even notice Conte did missing.
He's been missing,
And
yeah.
when I think of the lights of Lukaku injured and them still a pick up wins, yo, like it's crazy.
Yeah. I still don't have them winning the league though, but that's fine.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
have them winning.
Yeah, he did pick them after them pick up Lukaku, but yeah,
it's
it's
just
not
it's just
looking.
again, it's just the weird that they're not scoring enough goals for me. But I could be wrong. You know, it's just
But defensively, they're hard to break down, so you have to
yeah,
consider that.
they're solid.
A goal amount or 2 goals amount. Whew, that's like some Marino defense right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
The thing is, I don't want to spend too much time on Chelsea. Not getting too much of your time. The thing is, they have the attacking players where if they get going. If Pulisic come back in and if Ziyech get going or Havertz get going, it can be real serious for the rest of
I've seen a little bit of life with Werner. I even like Werner when I show a little bit of life before he get injured
before
too.
he got injured. Yeah, because
Yeah,
him
yeah.
And Adai has been good too.
That has been good. So they have it. It's just yeah. It's just we all come together, and if it then obviously then can go up on a run and beat anybody. So you don't know, and that's why that this league's so exciting because you really don't know. You know. Next, Bush, next.
All right. Irrelevant.
was played
What the
Tuesday.
final score then?
Tuesday? Oh no,
Bayern win 5-2.
you know what I'm talking
No, I just want to say again that it was a stat that they score like 70 goals already in a season.
about? Bayern?
Yes,
What?
Wow.
believable.
Wow.
You're making up stories.
I'm not. I'm not because I think we may say it, the other day when they get beaten because they coach out with COVID. The other day, I
It
think
was a cup game too.
it was a cup game. They get beaten, but then did in that context of them losing, they was losing like 3-0, and in put out the stats and they score something like I think it was like 60 plus goals, and now they say you're up to 70. Unbelievable. Because again, Lewandowski, Nabry, and Leroy Sane.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Sane far back perform, you know what I mean, and he look like the old Sane. You know what I mean? Really Joshua Kimmich, they really look like them ready to take the Champions League by storm. Obviously Lewandowski who score. I think he scored next Was I think a hat trick he scored or a two? I don't know. I think it was a hat
I
trick.
think it was a hat trick.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, the three behind Lewandowski now, because they not play Muller as much since Sane return, because Koeman fit now. So it's Koeman, Nabri, and Leroy Sane.
But your boy Jamal Musiala.
Yeah, interchange.
Yes, but your boy Jamal Musiala he forward in, and I think that it's funny, because Sane when the one when it, what they when they look on and I say boy Musiala go take in game, and Sane just I think it's funny because over summer Bayern when I look on it and say I wonder if we make a mistake. But again, we talk about the injury when we have and how that sort of injury affects individuals. But I'm telling you, the man look really, really good. Really, really back to him best. And it's a player what me always rate. And he's so silky with his left foot and he's just a real talent. So it's important we give Bayern a shout out because of what they're doing in that league.
Oh, yeah. I think what's his name pick up an injury though. He might be out for. I don't know if it's a whole season.
Who that?
He's gonna be out for a while. Sula. Them say, yeah, them saying he's gonna be out for a while. So let's see.
Yeah, well, that's not good
But
then.
them have good cover because remember them have Upamecano, them have Hernandez. You know.
Hold on, what she said, that's not good. Bro,
No,
Bayern are one team that never feel sorry for, bro. I don't mind half of them team get injured. Sure.
yeah, no, I don't feel sorry for them. I'm just saying in a context. I mean, again,
But I feel it for the player.
yeah. I don't,
I
not
feel it
even
for the
that.
player.
Yeah, but again, this team is just loaded because I didn't even remember the other day I watched his side. I mean, I say, not I remember say Sabitzer not even play for them in the bench. You understand?
Not only him. You remember the defensive midfielder from Spain, Roca? I think he came from I don't know if Associate that him come from. Them have him just come back from injury too, so him did up on the bench in that
It's
game too, you know.
unbelievable, man.
Them have the little
No,
centre back named Richards where them get from I don't remember England them get him from. Because what Bayern are doing now, Bayern are go to the small English clubs, them the championship teams and so on, and pick the local young players them from them where them see the potential and offer them playing time, you know. Well, a lot of the German clubs do it.
yeah, yeah.
But
It's interesting. All right. By in a then group, Barcelona get a well-needed 1-0 win. And so Fati again scoring. The man forward, if he can only keep himself fit, keep himself injury free, this kid is real. He is real.
That's the real obstacle for him.
Huh?
Staying fit. That's the real obstacle for him, staying fit.
Absolutely, bro. And all is not lost. Apparently, them finally go confirm. They might confirm Xavi in a forwarding days. I think that latest report so then go confirm Xavi. And again, you look on this team, all is not lost in terms of the talent what they have. They have talent, they have Pedri, they have Fati, etc. So I think that
I think
it's
Pedri,
not, huh?
I think Pedri is out injured right now too.
Yeah. But no matter if them forward back, the team is not that bad. You know what I mean? I think that
Them
Hey,
have-
Shane, while you're on Pedri and Fati, like, you think, because me personally think it's a suicide contract. To tie them up. Like, who signed that type of contract?
Barca because I don't know how they can get them to sign.
I think it come from the Neymar when they lost Neymar.
Yeah, absolutely.
From this and they decided to look. Anytime we have these young talents, we're gonna make sure it's put
I
the
think
No, I'm not talking about the club. I'm talking about the player. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Why would you sign that? Where you hope.
it's Barca. To them, it's Barca. It's the best thing that can happen. And they feel like they are good enough to continue to get playing time at Barca. So, and the club convinced them. So, I mean, Spain convinced Fati to play for them. So,
Yeah.
trust, it's it's. I mean, it's Barca or Real when you're a young Spanish kid, so it's easy
All
to
right.
convince. Bayern could probably do the same to their
From
journey.
from from one struggling team to, well, I wouldn't say this team is struggling,
Oh,
but
quickly, sorry for interrupt. I'm sure you have track. We see where Aguero with the cardiac issue that he have, like
Yeah,
that's becoming more and more common in football these days. Like, yeah, I wonder what is the cause. Is there something in the energy drinks they might drink? Is it? I don't know what's causing it, but more and more these days, yeah, I find these players that have cardiac issues. I mean, luckily for him, it wasn't more serious.
yeah.
You
hmm,
know,
Are are
put it down.
are they playing too much games? I don't know what it is.
for
Not
him,
for him.
couldn't just
Not
come. So for couldn't that couldn't. Well, who knows? Cause
Because he's been playing out for a while now.
yeah, he's been playing for a while over the years. So
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, nobody don't really have the answers. I mean, it is alarming, really. You
as
know,
we
the energy system. Huh?
now we see where Ericsson where them say if another league, I think it's another league or another club allow him to play, like he can move on, but Inter won't allow him to play for the rest of the
If I
season.
was Inter, I would never allow him to play, and I don't even know why he wants to play anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Who wanna take that risk?
Exactly.
No.
Like I don't understand that at all.
Man.
You know what I mean? I don't understand why he would have want to play. I think he would have want to call it a day after that. I mean, I give him props for actually wanting to play. But if you're a global conglomerate as a club, you don't want to take on that sort of responsibility. Where somebody, the worst happen, you don't even want to think about it. But yeah. Too much liability if you haven't played for your team.
Question, something just crossed my mind. What was the issue with Grant Hill?
What is
When
it?
Grant Hill, remember when Grant Hill was the next young thing, and he was out for a while, and when he came back and played, they said he didn't really have to because he was already getting pneumonia with the. I don't know. It wasn't an injury. I think it was an illness. Was it something similar? I don't remember what was.
I don't know to be honest.
Okay. All right. Back to the topic.
Oh yeah, so as I said earlier, we have talked about Bayern Munich and all of the firepower them have, where a fire upon all cylinder. Talk about a team, where the so-called big three, the cylinder them now work so good. PSG, them draw 2-2.
Mm.
Really, really bad. I mean, again, love people is in love with Mauricio Pochettino. I mean, because he is a cool guy, cause that much controversy, and people think he did well at Spurs. He really did do well at Spurs, but he never do anything outstanding at Spurs. Never win any trophies at Spurs. You know what I mean? And again, I'm 10 for like him, but I'm looking at this team, and I wonder if I'm dead serious. I'm wondering if then they'll allow him to really be a coach and coach them. There's so much drama with that team. You understand what I mean? So I don't know if an individual who is understated like him have the character to really coach this sort of team. Where it's full of egos. No, there was another report was found out saying that the individuals who own PSG, they're saying that they don't like the fact that it's only too much Spanish being talked. Like too much they speak too much Spanish and it's too much clicks in a dressing room and all of these things. So much different leagues that go to that dressing room. Funny pitch, they really don't look good at all. Me started game hoping that PSG would win, and then the way I see Red Bull play, I actually wanted Red Bull to win because they were phenomenal. Nkunku was phenomenal. Really, really play well. Really, really play well. You know what I mean? And them should have, then draw the game. But if they wouldn't get 3 points, they would have been worth it. You know what I mean? But PSG, again, just look like a bunch of individuals. You know what I mean? I was happy with Wijnaldum, I guess, but again, it just not work. The team just don't look like a team. Just look like a bunch of individuals. It sounds cliche, but when you really watch them play, that's what it is. One player do
Yes.
something phenomenal, and them end up scoring. But it's it don't look cohesive at all. And again, you look upon the coach and you wonder if they're even listening to him. Honestly, I don't know. Go ahead, Greg.
All right, Bojo, we're gonna need to go back to two more Tuesday game after we finish this, because this was a yesterday game, but we know I just Juventus or Man U game. Anyway,
Yeah.
and at least Juventus. We feel like you want to leave Man U game for last. One of the biggest issue in that dressing room is the South Americans. And yes, Shane, we see the article where the owner, his actual words, well, that's what the article said is there's not enough French,
French being spoken, yeah.
you know. But the one of the bigger issue is the South Americans have formed a clique, and this happened at Inter, and at this so Inter did kind of go
Yeah.
the issue between the South Americans and the they call it
Serbians, the Vich them. Yeah.
because I did issue with Brozovic and Icardi. Now, two places where it affects so far is in the midfield. Supposedly, Neymar, Messi, and whoever else are leading South American army is saying that Paredes supposed to play over Genie. So that's why Genie barely a get no game. And like Shane pointed out, Patch is not a big enough character to run that dressing room. Trust me, I know any coach can run that dressing room. Probably a Pepper or Marino. Not even Marino, because Marino going there so he go start a war between Spanish, French, Portuguese, like he did at Real, you know? The next thing what them do is even though I'm a Kayla Navas fan, supposedly they're the ones making sure that Kayla Navas is in the goal and not Gigi. That's another report coming out. So, and unfortunately, Poch cannot control them. It's like they call the shots, they pick the team, or they have say in whatever teams is picked, substitutions that are made. So the team is going two different directions right now. And no wonder Mbappe wants to move because he seems like right now he's stuck in the middle, you know. So that's the biggest issue down there right now. It's like there's a division in the camp, and the coach cannot control it. We finish.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see what going into winter because easily they're so talented, you can get it together. Yeah, you know what I mean, and it behooves all of them because they go to there all season for their legacy if you get it together. You see me I say, but I don't know, man. They have to get the midfield right. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean?
That's
That's where they have to get it right. You know what I mean? Me I pre-thought, and I'm trying to think how they would I get it right.
right
You know
now. They
what I
have
mean?
too many midfielders. That's one of the problems. He got too much to choose from. Pereira, Gay, Gini, Paredes. There's another Argentine there. It's not Paredes alone. It's two of them, and all of them are central. I mean, you got Draxler, you got Sarabia.
Sarabia gone.
I think
I'm surprised Jackson's still there.
Yes. But yeah, Sarabia gone for loan, bro.
Sarabia got alone.
Yeah.
Well, never know, Sarabia.
Them, I don't know why they did that, and he had such a good Euros, but that's fine. Yeah. Again, it's one of them things that they have to start out the midfield. I think that you keep Verratti whenever I fit,
Alright.
right? Yeah, you keep him in there, and then you find the other rest of them. Again, Kimpembe, it's weird because I rate Kimpembe, but he do weird things sometimes. Remember the handball against Manu when messed it up, and then that penalty when Gue just out of nowhere and just do rash things sometimes. But again, it is what it is. The Sergio Ramos looking at it again.
Ramos, that me just feel like ask about.
Think he might be heading back to Real? I know.
I don't know why would Real again. It depends upon how much money you want. It depends upon the severance payment you go get out of PSG, right? But it just wasn't the right thing to do. Stop signing names. Stop trying to sign names with your PSG and sign players that actually make sense. But who knows? Who knows?
Correct. Not even a Messi signing don't really make much sense because I mean Di Maria on that right wing was giving them more. Still gives them more whenever he plays.
Yeah, but it's messy, so you can't. It's like the whole Ronaldo thing. Whenever Man United now do so well, you say why would you sign? You have to sign. You just have to. That's just how it goes. You just have to. Because you're
The
PSG, you know. This is what it is. Yeah, Buju, go on.
I mean, me I said the Ramos thing. Me did I look upon it as more of them need a leader. Experience somebody who win it. Me did think the Ramos thing did have a work out perfect.
Buju,
You know,
Marquinhos,
not the Messi.
Marquinhos, one of the best centre backs now road to me, Buju.
Yeah,
Correct.
but
Yeah.
what would you trade? What would you trade? What would you trade the experience of Ramos for? Like the leadership and all of that.
Then keep Thiago Silva then,
Well,
right?
he was already gone.
No, but the reason why they're saying if you want experience, this is a guy whenever we want to leave. You understand? So do you want experience or not? Me see what you say, but again, it's water under the bridge, as they say. If they want to keep him, that's for them business. They have the players there. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe he fall back and play well. I don't know.
If you ask me, last year's team was in a better position to win Champions League than this year. I don't see them winning the Champions League this year. It gonna be rough on them unless something change over the winter.
Neymar look crap. Like Neymar just don't look like football like number one priority at all.
Like we discussed on the blog yesterday, these players, the second tier players who supposed to take over from Messi and Ronaldo, like they're not hungry enough for it, bro. They're not hungry enough. They're not disciplined enough.
Pale in comparison. But Neymar, I just think that at this point in your career, the last couple of years, I just think that why not just try to go out and try to win a Champions League, try to win a Ballon d'Or, because he have all the ability. He played well at times last year, but again, injuries at inopportune times always get to him. And then just seeing the pictures them with him on a boat and him looking overweight before his season start winning, just sign a huge contract to stay there. You know what I mean? It just never looked like it's something that one of your leaders should be doing. But again, who says he's a leader? He's a great player, not a leader. Next subject. I'm sorry.
Greg, hold on. I'll leave this last. But anyway, Greg, want to mention it because he played Tuesday. The Manchester United game. Ronaldo keep on keeping Ole in his job.
You can't leave the philosophy one, but we can't talk about it now. We have Juventus, are not much to talk about with the Juventus.
We can't just talk about the Man U because we don't bring it up already, so
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am disappointed, even though I know Ole losing job. But disappointed in Atalanta. Disappointed in Duvans the chance to kill off the local side and taking opportunities. But you gotta give that big man credit, bro.
He ran all game.
Zapata?
Zapata, he run all game in occupy centre box.
One somebody may have I mean Ricky cost him 400 goal. I don't know which one. I mean never see all of it. But Bailly did a job. Bailly did a job and no me see why he didn't come out and bash the coach for not playing him when Maguire was just coming back and Varane was just coming back. Because I mean, other than him being rash at times, he is the defender that you want to. I mean, if I'm gonna play a back two, it's either Maguire or Varane alongside Bailly. It's not the two of them or Lindelof with one of them because but he's gonna do the things that they don't do as a centre back, you know.
He had
And
he had a great block, one of them where the ball get put over. I think it was just
Zapata get it.
yeah. I was like, yo, that was crazy.
I even thought it was a handball. Can you say, how you reach that for blocking?
When he that, yeah,
But
it
yeah,
was.
him play
I
a
know.
good game.
I don't know if you've seen at the end of the game, Ima Zapata trade jersey, and I think it
Yeah,
was kind of an acknowledgement. Say, yo, yeah, we did a buckle, and I respect you. Again, Zapata ran a game. Luis Muriel, when he forward on, him went to do better. He wasn't sharp. He wasn't sharp at all. Last season he played very, very well, but yeah, he wasn't sharp at all, Muriel, when he forward on. Never take the ball and run. Yeah, he never really take the ball and run at Man United defense like how he can. We know he can. So I was disappointed in him because him should have powered up and try to really take it to Man U, but he wasn't good at all.
I
Was
remember when he was leaving Italy first time. I think where was it? Udinese. Like we're looking at him as the next top striker for Colombia. Even if we that talent to the squad, it was supposed to be Muriel, but he hasn't lived up to the hype, you know, and the potential.
sure it's all the time he show
Yeah,
flashes where you really think say yeah, you know what I mean? It's like in that sense he remind me of the baller at his best because he is that sort of player, but it's just not consistent enough at all, you know. Although last year he had a good season. Yeah, but yeah.
Bujo,
Yeah.
one clip on Zapata. If Lacazette leave, would you see Zapata as a replacement?
I think his age alone.
Possibly, but
Yeah, I
I
think
think
he's
the name
29.
hear a call everywhere.
How
Like
old,
what the budget, Jovic.
how old is he, Shane?
I think he's like 29.
Oh, is that old already?
Yeah, he's not. He's not. I don't think he's. I don't think he's a young.
That's when we look at him, he's a skiller and better touch Lukaku, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
My third. My
Jovic
third.
name is everywhere, bro.
Whose name?
Jovic.
At Real.
Yeah.
What name again?
Liverpool.
What's his name?
What's that?
Ancelotti will give him playing time now. You're not going away right now.
You see. That's what I talk about, Greg. And may years Liverpool, I look for him too.
Yeah, Ancelotti will give him playing time right now. We go
Yeah.
for snatch him away. But the big man that say me have to give some credit is Ronaldo. I mean, how he snatched that one out of the bag, like that wasn't even there to be scored.
It wasn't there half chance.
Yeah, I think
Half.
it was like a quarter. Because when he kicked me out, I said, "In a catch him good." And me look, me see Nestle in the net. I was like, "Oh God, you gotta be kidding me!" Like,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah, because I want Man United to lose in a weird way. More Man United to lose, and again you count down the minutes, and you say to yourself, say, surely not, it not go happen. Game, because the two games them kind of repeat themselves in a way. You know what I mean? I say surely, you know what I mean? Because again, in a 88th minute, they must say Man United haven't had a shot on goal since they score. So it's not like they was creating chances or pressuring them or anything. Again, it was literally out of nothing. So that's a
Van der Beek changed the game, and me still not see why this happened. As a matter of fact, Van der Beek get the winner after them equalize.
It was a good save, bro. It was
Yeah,
a good save. It
yeah.
was a good save, bro.
You steal it at the end there. I'm gonna go say wow. But yeah, him one if him another league back but get the red card, right? Was in the league.
Yeah,
So it's possible we might be seeing more Van der Beek now.
I think
I
that.
didn't watch the game. But see, Rooney I say Atlanta ball man you.
Yeah. In a both games, they must feel crappy. Say they only get 1 point out of 2 games. Them it's ridiculous. Cause the vast amount of game them was second best. There's no doubt about that.
Especially this game, because this last game, like more of them starters that available. Because the game at Old Trafford, they did have what? Like 6 starters weren't available.
Yeah.
But this game, and you could have seen it in the second half when Demiral, the Turkish defender, came off. You know,
Really
that's
fouled that pass. Remember him score.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
And them I think them two wing backs wasn't available, and said they have two great wing backs
yeah.
that them depend on every game. So yeah,
Gosens, the German, and another one.
Gosens, yeah. So again, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
But you know what?
You know, Manu.
Well, it might be a bit comfortable now going into the City game. Probably if he had lost, he would have got beat City.
I
And how
hope
this
Pep can give him a point. Pep can
eh?
give him a point, man. More only keep the job. Pep can give him a point.
Don't be surprised they beat City.
I wouldn't be
Even that.
surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. If he played the sit back game and counter with Rashford them. And bruh, like if this
Bro,
man
once Ronaldo play, them have a chance, bro. That me I tell her.
They're gonna play the five at the back. You know what I mean? Try to sit back, hit Man United on the counter. I see Rashford playing in this game. I'm probably playing a good role in this game. So again,
probably play wing back.
it's going to be
Cancelo game again.
attack. Yeah, and they might get a result. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Gonna
Funny thing is, speaking of Danny Van der Beek, he must feel away when he see Ajax are do well. And Greg, the funny thing is, Ajax coach, people talk about Man United probably looking for a coach. Ajax coach has been phenomenal these past couple of years, right?
Would have ended up at Bayern last year.
Yes, but he didn't get Bayern get who they want. But I'm thinking to myself, how many year nobody call up Ten Hag name again because
Newcastle.
Newcastle have a manager now, bro.
Newcastle did they did mention his name.
they did. Okay. Yeah, well other real big clubs. But seriously, if I was Man United, I would have to keep tabs on Ten Hag. Because again, him have a rapport with getting players playing. I mean, you see, have Sebastian Allaire score goals on top of goals.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
That was at West Ham.
Exactly. Yeah, he couldn't do anything. You know what I mean? You see how he may have Danny Van der Beek playing. Players them will play a fin team really play lovely football. So I don't know why.
That is different.
Yes. Yeah. And then they lead them group. A group with Dartman, you know what I mean? Them
fix them. And it's not like that, man. It's a crap team. I was surprised.
Exactly. Yes. So again, it'll be interesting to see if his name start call up again. Because a couple of years ago, he was the next big coach. You know what I mean? Out of Europe, but it kind of died down now. I'm just looking at it and say it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense that Man United wouldn't even do it. But next subject.
Man United. Well, we're all over the place. I'm gonna have to City win 4-1. I have to talk about that.
Yeah. City win 4-1. Mahrez was good. Sterling was good. It'll be interesting to see if he plays Sterling, because Sterling offer something. Nah, Greg, but I think that team go play Sterling. He have to play him because of what Sterling offer. Shaw Cancelo, I think they say he had crazy. He has. That is a good point. But we enjoyed Mick. Say it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss with them coaches. You talk about infrastructure when they have that's true. Because what was it? Was it Ronaldo Boer?
Coleman, De Boer, like all of them will leave.
Yeah, them never really do so well recently. But again, you cannot make
except for the great man Cruyff, like all of them wherever they go. Yeah, but that's why I was thinking Bayern though, because Bayern
have more. Yeah. But you can't make that sort of stuff. You can't make that thing and actually going at it. You have to make that decision. Do you think he can coach players up and get the best out of them? What I've seen is that him do that, and him having them play well in a Champions League. I think that you have to give him a chance because nobody can be worse than Holly. Because I do think he might worst coach in the league. I genuinely do believe that. So
Bro, Arsenal have Arteta. What are you talking about?
again, I think he's worse. I think my worst coach in our league. Holly.
Bojo, in all fairness,
Arteta
I
will
think that seems like him have something going for him, you know?
Yeah. So and he went through
Bro,
this.
at points of this season and last season and the alpha season,
Bojo,
only never show sign.
eh?
Only never show sign of doing
That and a consistent.
Bujo, the thing is, right? If there is games where you're going and if you want a result, Arteta can coach to get you a result. Right? You know saying you have a system where you can coach to get a result.
him have a system. Me never know that. Me know that. Me never know that.
Him
Well,
can set up a team to get a result.
we weren't seeing it for a while, Bojo, but right now you can see why I'm playing. I mean, the team is even pressing better now.
Bro, them a play one game a week, bro.
So,
You're right, you know, Bujo. You're right.
One game a week.
More,
Arsenal do have quality players, bro.
so we're not being nobody will play only one game. As a matter of fact, last week we players them play 2 games and we still win because most of them play 3 and we still win the game. I mean what?
can we play Carling Cup?
Yeah. And quite a few of the starters them played in the Carling Cup and we still win on the weekend.
Moral of the story, I think Arteta is better than Ole.
Yeah, Arteta is just stubborn and like most of these Spanish coaches, they're full of ego. So if this is their system where them say they want to work with and these are their players and them then go work with. Ole just seems to be clueless.
We'll see how it goes.
Arteta trick quick. You see Arteta out there, they look like him know something and not try something. Ole looks clueless, bro.
He do look clueless, doesn't he? Really do.
And-
Continue.
All right, Man U, Chelsea, we talk about that already. Oh, Greg team win 2-1.
Who that?
Madrid.
Oh, Shane Tinter. Benzema.
Big Benz.
Still on fire.
Yeah. And again, they still in a them we need the result there, you know, because again the group is still undecided. So you have the Sheriff team.
Sheriff, a big team, you know, yo.
Now that may I say. Yeah, you have the Sheriff's team, you have Inter. You know what I mean?
Inter what the Sheriff, right? Yeah, Inter what the Sheriff.
Yeah, boy. Alexis Sanchez scoring like a year now, you know, score. Arsenal really ran the brakes off of that, brother.
Like a year now, you know, play.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? Him did a play good before all of this, you know.
Who?
Alexis.
Come on, we still there Real. How you gonna Inter? You know who's been impressing me at Real? Vinicius.
Vinicius, yeah.
Yeah, I'm forward into him.
Really the last few weeks, bro. You know?
The whole season, really.
Yeah, Benzema scoring out of the bits, but Vinicius, when he out there, like his game has matured a lot now. His game has really matured, you know? He might make better decisions with the ball. You know, it's not just the bag of Robinho dribble them anymore.
Well, contrast it to the last year, this time when it was reported that Benzema went to tell Mendes if to pass the ball to Vinicius.
No, they actually have played good together.
Then they play together well. You understand? I mean, again, it's that French thing, and these French Arabic kids that just say some ridiculous things sometimes. But I found that funny. But nah, he really put the game together, and it's fun for watch. It's fun for watch, and it's fun for watch and see how far him can go. Cause again, he far from Brazil with so much promise. And people talking about him, you know what I mean? So it's good for seeing the deliver, for real.
And come on, finger no look bad whenever he plays, you know.
You know, look bad whenever he play, but again, in my feel,
That midfield is stuck, bro. That midfield is stuck. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure that player did have a forward at Arsenal.
Did we really go after him? No.
I don't think so, but
Well, the first season when he had the breakout season, they Emery went for him. They never get him. And I don't know what was the reason, but they never get him. But yeah, they now go back after that. But I still think Real this season with because you still have the old guard in that midfield. Plus you have Fede Valverde. You know, you have Isco who is a 10 because Kamavinga sometimes is playing like a 10. So it was gonna be hard for him to break into that midfield, but who knows? He's still young. Cruz and Magic might be leaving soon. Matter of fact, I heard that PSG is interested in Cruz.
Tony Cruz.
Yeah, PSG interested in him, another old man. So you know, his time might come probably next season. Who knows? Because Madrid time might be up soon.
hey,
Well, so you look on the next season and then can generally have a midfield of Camavinga, Casemiro, and Valverde. That's solid. But again, maybe I need a little bit more creativity. So I mean, again, you that look feel like somebody like a Dominic Soboslai. I rate somebody like that because they have creativity and they have guile in midfield. But again, they would never sign somebody like that. Real Madrid. They
I
never
think
sign him until in go. If in go Bayern Munich and do it, then they would have do it. You understand what I mean? That's when they would have signed him. But again, they need to make sensible signings. Sensible signings because the team young and it can it really really have. I'm happy to see Furlan Mendy forward back. You know what I mean? Because he is again very good left back.
The bench was stuck yesterday.
Huh?
The bench was stuck yesterday. Asensio, Isco, Hazard. I mean, bunch of attackers on the bench yesterday. You know,
Yeah.
Rodrigo, the young kid. Oh, and they have a young forward at Dortmund too. The young Brazilian kid. What them they buy? They buy him the year after Rodrigo. Don't remember my name, but they send him a Dortmund on loan. So
Yeah.
they,
And
but yeah, they really need a 10. But who knows? Probably Hazard can drop in there
I think they'll be fine. I
if
think
he
they'll be
stays.
fine.
If he stays, if he don't return to Chelsea.
Yeah, that I thought that was weird.
That's another rumor that's been circling around. It seems
Yeah.
like coach waiting. All right, enough of them about team.
no, that brother, I think that brother 1 year about in team, and that's why I'm forward for him blog and attack madness.
Yeah, that's why I missed enough of the bug team. Now we go talk about film team now because they make the group at that look, pretty easy, as Shane pointed out. Today on the blog, talking about Liverpool.
Unbelievable.
They've been making it easy work of the group at that, bro.
Unbelievable. And again, the crazy thing is that with Atleti, you look on it and you say to yourself, say, yesterday I thought that Atleti would go forward and give them a game. You know what I mean? Because of all of the extracurricular stuff that has gone on. I just thought that Atleti would make it difficult. This is what I was thinking. Atletico would have go there and make it difficult. Liverpool have one heap of injuries, right? They start with Fabinho, Henderson, and the Ox in the midfield. One heap of injuries, right? It don't matter. It does not matter for them, especially in Europe. Then go in and then score 2 goals and kill off a game. Professional and really, really impressive. You understand what I mean? But I did think to myself that if you are Simeone, right? And you go to a game and you go play Liverpool and you know so their midfield is probably not as creative as you think they're supposed to be. Where you think most of them attack go forward from?
The wings.
Trent and the fullbacks. So how the hell did Trent get 2 assists? You understand what I mean? The second goal, it was kind of a cross, like a shot, and Mane tap it in. But it's just weird, man. Like Simeone, it seems like sometimes the team is more interested in a shit hosiery more than actually playing the game. You know what I mean? And it's look like Klopp living in a head rent free. It just wasn't a good performance out of them. And I was disappointed. Because I like this group. I like Milan. I mean, I thought this group would have really challenged Liverpool. Just didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. So, give them credit. Huh?
Man, what thief that they like Klopp living in head rent free.
No, it's just not seriously. I mean, Porto, them knock out Juventus last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that again, this group was stacked. I thought that they would really find it tough to follow out. I mean, 2 games left and them qualify. And if I was Klopp, I wouldn't play none of my top players them in our next last 2 games them because they have African Cup of Nation where then 2 best player go leave in a January and they need to preserve them. You understand that? The only thing. If you're Liverpool, I'm not thinking about anybody else. I mean, I already qualify and that's it. You know what I mean? Just make sure you try to get your manager squad for them to be fresh because your squad have whole heap of injuries and you go have African Cup of Nations forward enough. So it's
How
gonna
long
be
is how long is Navigator out for? Oh no, he was not. He came back the next game, right? After Papa.
didn't he get a knock again?
He get a knock. Him come off the field.
Yeah, he got a knock again.
Yeah.
It was good to see Thiago return yesterday, but who knows how long he will go last for.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So again, that team is very, very good. Again, I talk about I'm serious because again, people go say, yeah, I'm a club fanboy. And in a sense, I am a club fanboy, but it's because I think he's really good. You understand? But just watching all them perform, I'm looking at it, I'm saying to myself, I really don't think this team is that good. But when you have individuals dropping out to injuries and you then can't just forward in and play as a part of a system, you see like somebody like Timikash, he start off the season, and it seems like say, oh yeah, is that Robertson or is that Timurkash? Because he just forward in and he just assimilate and play well. So again, that's why I just think that they look like a well-oiled machine, especially in Europe, in a Premier League. They have had them challenges, especially at the back. But I have to give them a shout out because again, they have looked imperious in Europe.
As for the Liverpool fans though, why were they booing the one time the striker? I mean, is it because he didn't kneel?
He didn't kneel.
Well, based on the pictures that I see, it seems like the whole athletic team didn't kneel before the game, or most of them didn't kneel, because he wasn't the only one I saw standing. So me I wonder if that's why them did a boo him, but then they would have booed the whole team, or they booed him because he left. And it come out like a couple days ago that he really wanted the Arsenal transfer.
Yeah. He wanted. That's why Arsenal know say he had a 40 million buyout. They didn't just find that out by themselves. Obviously, them an agent tell him say,
Agent
tell
leaking.
Arsenal, wink them off and say, yo, there is a 40 million clause in a contract. Go there and bid. But apparently agent never tell him say, but don't piss them off and bid 40 million plus a pound because then go tell you, well, say
Bro, we would have won a Premier League.
most likely.
Yeah,
Because whatever you say about Suarez, I think he's my best striker, pure striker. I'm not talking about those guys. I think he's
six,
my best striker.
600 R9.
Since those kind of
The
you
best.
can't Slatan better than him, but I think that when you look on the Agueros and the Suarez, I always go with Suarez because he's just a shithouse on the football field. You just can't he never give you a minute's rest. He's just a nasty human being, but he's great.
When they ask, when Drama asks if Chelsea are losing the players to African Nation Cup, not that I can think of.
Me think about that yesterday, and Tottenham. Me not think Tottenham will lose no player.
Chalobah hasn't.
Trevor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he declare for anybody.
Yeah, I know they have. I think it's Sierra Leonean background, but I think any of them declared for the African countries. They would be the only ones. Them are Rudiger.
What about the dog named Sar? You don't know if he's French or in African,
Is he even playing?
He's not clear. Just
No, the man say key player.
Oh, Mendy.
Huh?
Mendy, the keeper.
That's a good point.
Why is he? Mali? When keeper?
I am not.
Is this country even the African Nation Cup though?
You know, a Senegalese dog far from, bro.
Oh,
It's Senegalese. So yeah, there you go.
so yeah, them are lose Mendy. Um, Tottenham not have to lose nobody, Bojo.
Then that man said them not lose somebody.
Yeah, but them not have to lose nobody. Tottenham.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a coach now still.
Who City a lose?
Mahrez.
But they have those players in abundance.
True.
Yeah, but the thing for Morris, that's going to be a prolonged. I think that's going to be a prolonged stay because I think they for them team
Expect to go deep in the competition.
be going deep.
Right. It's the best African Nation Cup for a long time. So
Yeah.
not written in stone for that one.
Yeah,
Other teams were better this year solid. The Malis, Ghana, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Cameroon. It's all a bunch of solid teams there.
solid.
African Nation Cup. So,
Yeah. Be interesting. And again,
We are gonna lose 2 key players at least. Well, 2 key players.
Pepe and Partey. Pepe ain't really playing that much, so you know. But
Hold on, something not qualified. How not qualify?
no.
Okay.
Did Gabon qualify?
I don't know.
I don't remember seeing their name on the list. I don't remember seeing their name on the list.
I mean, Pepe not so much, but Partey definitely.
Yeah. Partey will be a big miss. And one of the persons would be back up to Ngoga. You know?
He might get which game from the season start.
Qualify.
All right, while we are talking about the Premier League, let's get there. Game I play tomorrow, right?
I don't think so.
Yes,
Game I play tomorrow.
You might play tomorrow?
Yeah.
Let's set up a team.
That could have been done.
Villa play tomorrow.
Aston Villa for the win. Them play who them play?
Gabon qualify, bro. I remember them saying that Lacazette go have more workload than now. Yeah, man. Gabon. Yes, because there was rumors that Martinelli might be going out on loan. And we see where somebody comment on Twitter and say, why when we're going to be losing both Pepe and Aubameyang. So Martinelli is supposed to go get Oliver game time. So yeah, we are losing Aubameyang for the African Nation Cup.
Bro, Gawan, him probably missed 3 games at most.
Oh yeah, that's it. If he's a Gabon, I walk over side, man.
Bro.
Didn't they? No, I know they won't qualify for a
No.
World Cup.
No.
It was Togo. Didn't they qualify for a World Cup too? Since recently?
No, sir.
I know Togo qualified for one with Adebayo when Adebayo was there. What could I swear? Yeah, man, Gabon qualified for a World Cup, and we're
Which World Cup?
green and yellow like Brazil.
Which World Cup that?
Probably I'm thinking things. Let me check. Probably not. Probably African, and probably it's another African nation cup with it to them.
Yeah, but game tomorrow.
Who play?
Hold on.
Villa Southampton.
Southampton and Villa.
Who's home game?
Southampton.
Mm.
Wow, Saturday morning, early out of the blocks.
Yeah, man, you the killer half a side.
But the game tomorrow.
Who's Southampton?
Actually, I always want Aston Villa for win, except when I play Arsenal. Even though I don't like trash talking Martinez.
Because of Bailey. Yeah.
Hopefully, you can get the next 1 assist or 2. What he need? I think Leah need to get fit. Like, he need to get fit.
I wonder if Ings go fit.
I think the coach are going to put him back on the bench.
If Ings fit, he might go back with a front 2 again. But if Ings not fit, he go stay with Watkins and the winger them have flanking. Was what Traore fit for the last game?
I don't know.
I don't think Traore was fit. That's probably one of the.
Traore get no game.
Eh?
You think Traore play? He not play in a West
No,
Ham
he don't
game.
play, but may I say if he was fit? They asked if he was fit for that game. Was he
I
at
don't
the
think
bench?
so.
Well, let me check their squad real quick and see
Right,
who.
hold on. 1 hour mark. All right. Let's go slide through them real fast.
Mhm.
When I figure through I like games, man. It's
Yeah,
got games that will make sense.
yeah, and
All right,
honestly,
we done with the Villa game.
Prioria, Ings, and Louise or Trezeguet or so we
Yeah.
might still be seeing Bailey because those are three.
Yeah,
three good players.
him need to play, man, and get fit.
Hmm?
Him need to play and get fit, man.
Those are
Game time.
Southampton have been playing well, picking up some results. You know what I mean? Because they may start off a little bit slow. You know what I mean? Them. Again, them manager, I rate him. I think he's a good manager. You know, but
the fullback, the Livermento.
mentor, yeah. I like and they have a next one named Parade. Him far from France, so I'm inclined to know him. I think he's good, but him not really start well yet. You know what I mean? Again, it's important for Villa to get a point, get some points on a game because they have gone through a couple of bad results in the last couple of weeks, and they don't want to start the slide because their manager, you know what I mean, is 14th versus 15th. You know what I mean? So it's one of them games that where you're really happy if you are, especially Aston Villa, where you spend good money. You know what I mean? You don't want to
They conceded 7 goals in the last 2 games.
exactly. So you know why for the start lose this a start a game because then you will be start to ask question about Dean Smith, who I think have done a good job with this team so far, forward in outside championship, and especially last year they did well.
Right now, Arsenal is looking smart, not pursuing Buendia. Now, Buendia is a good player.
And that me just like ask you if you're right off when there.
I wouldn't do that. Just hasn't worked out for him yet. But Arsenal decided, look, we have Smith Rowe already. He's good enough. Let's give him the number 10 and unleash him. Looking like a smart move right now. You know?
Yeah.
And Villa did bright enough for Smith Rowe. Should I go over there and come then?
Villa some little deal makers. You can't violate them. They have sense.
From the second city.
Exactly.
All right, Saturday games. Which one did you talk about? Chelsea, Burnley. All right, Burnley I play good.
Burnley are play very well, and again, remember Gnarly Maxwell Carmier is an individual that me rate him from Lyon, and in forwarding, I was surprised though that Ashan Dyche, I just thought that him never really fit that sort of player. You know what I mean? I was like, Burnley, you going to Burnley? You know what I mean? I didn't get it, but it's good for him saying he start off well and they're doing things.
They have Matt Neal, who is not just a rugged player, he's a kind of skilled player. And they did bring back
Forward, not Neil, forward.
Huh?
Aaron Lennon. They
Not
did bring
Neil, forward.
Burnley fans seems to love a lot.
Yeah.
Not kind of surprising. So he have a few. He seemed to be mixing up a little bit. I'm wondering if they just weren't giving him the money to
They didn't give him the money. He
get
didn't get any money.
expensive players. He just have to work with what
He worked with what I have.
he's been doing a good
You
job.
know, I wonder if not a big team, but at least a mid-table team give him a shot. But I don't want him to be like a David Moyes. I don't
Yeah.
want him to be like another David Moyes.
Yeah, because the question people ask about him is that maybe he just play a certain brand of football.
But I've seen them press teams.
Yeah,
I've seen them play different. I've seen them press.
yeah, but people get put in a box, because of what he had, especially in a football, they don't really try to think outside the box, and everybody just get put in a box, and them play this side of football, it's just is what it is. It's like, but I don't, talking about Villa I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the game honestly, so I don't know him play. Again, is he fit? Is he fully fit? We don't know. You understand what I mean?
Not fully fit, you can't tell.
You know what I mean? But
One of the things to Shane, the coach played him on the left he hasn't got the chance to play on the right much, which playing on the right and cutting and shooting is
That's his game. That's a huge
that's,
part in
yeah,
game.
that's his kind of game. But
Yeah.
playing on the left to whip in the crosses, and it's just not his game.
Yeah.
He's a winger that will bring you goals, so you don't want to take away his strong point. But
Mm,
that's how the coach is playing his game. You know.
crazy.
But what do you think? Burnley have a chance against Chelsea or not?
It'd be an interesting
They're
game.
gonna make it difficult. I know that, but Chelsea's at the bridge, so
Yeah. Across the bridge, as TV Baller would say. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, for bridge, Mr. Get Burnley. All right. Wolves and Palace should be a good game. Wolves playing really good, and
Woo!
yeah,
Again,
that's gonna be a good game.
Vieira is making.
Vieira making waves.
He's
Yeah.
making.
This should be honestly game.
Hey, what?
Ask me.
What are they shade? What are they shade? First, we did say Arsenal should beat Palace, but after the game, after I watch the game, I'm like, yeah, we're lucky if we get a draw, right? So should we feel good about that point now that the man them go beat up City?
I see what you said, but I ain't idea you're Arsenal, so you want to beat the smaller team.
Of
But
course.
see your logic. Again, the performance versus City was really, really good. Like that was a planned performance. It wasn't like a fluke, like sometimes you see City take 100 shots at goal and hit the post 5 times. It wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. Like they really, and then not even though Amber Laporte gets sent off, that wasn't the reason they lost. They really lost because again, them plan and them press them. They press City at times. I really have them
Hey, this
making
was
wait a second.
this was one thing though. Them frustrate the heck out of City.
Yeah.
Like them did frustrated.
That kid Gallagher. I wonder if Palace can convince Chelsea for selling.
Tell him. I think he play too damn good.
Yeah.
It's one of them things that you want him. What you wish is that them when do a deal where loan me him and I season.
Option to buy.
Yeah, you give me an option to buy. But even then, Chelsea will just look on their money and laugh. Like, we don't need your money here. Your money's not good here. You look really, really good. Energy, quality, really, really good player, bro. So I don't know.
Got some from the young French forward, Edouard. He's playing good. And what I like with him is when Zaha was out, the coach threw him on the left and him still putting up over there. What they need to get right though is they're losing too much points from winning position because they have 6 draws. I mean, 6 drawn games. 6 draws.
Hey,
They have 6
we
draws.
saying this and I think a key part of them team, Eze play a big role in them team last season. Him come back that them making them look a lot better when him fall back. Huh?
Let's not play against City.
No, I said when he come back.
When him come back.
Oh. But in I go drop back in so easy, Bojo.
No, but that's just adding to what them have.
Oh. Because right now the next look young youth where they get him from again, a QPR or Wigan. Oli say that's his name.
Alawusi or something, whatever I mean.
I mean, he's playing like
He
some,
can knock your ball. I seen him. Yeah. He look like he can knock your ball too. Just like Eze in a way.
Eze might want to take some time, like Shane did say, because of the injury that he have, and recover fully from that injury and rush himself to come back.
Rush himself.
You know, and get re-injured and then, your season might be over. So, if I me and him, would have take some more time. But yeah, them need, I mean, if him come back still in game go there, because Jordan Ayew just don't cut it for me. I mean, I don't know. This dude.
Two stooges, Jordan Ayew and Benteke. Benteke, just I not for me. Not for me.
It's gonna be an interesting weekend, all of them gonna be
Yes.
As me I look on the Brighton Newcastle game.
Wait a second, Newcastle appoint Eddie already or not yet?
I think it's
I don't know if it's official yet.
Okay. If you know official, Brighton go slap them. They don't have a chance. I mean, I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
guess that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If he's not appointed, well,
Brighton,
we
Brighton.
won't answer that.
Mhm.
Actually, I think it official because me that watch Sky Sports News earlier, and Potter did a talk about Eddie O say he's a good manager, and that's when they bring up his win percentage in the league and all of that. So it might be.
No, me go with Sky Sports News and done and see if you can. I mean, all of the Saturday games that we can talk about a little bit. I mean, well, not really. Now we're trying to way back down.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Brentford have something to fight for. You know, still a decent team. What you think so far from what you see from Brentford? You think they have a chance of staying up shit?
Yeah, yeah,
I think they will. I
yeah. I
think they will.
think they'll stay up.
Who is the third team? 'Cause right now we like Newcastle and Norwich.
I'm worried about. I think probably Watford will go down.
Oh yeah, Watford there too.
Watford again? Upon the day they will give you. Upon the day then we give you a game, but the consistency over a long season, I think they have the least amount of quality. That's. I think they are the suspects.
Would you guys highlight that? You want to respond to Wayne Drum? I won't. Won't take the beat. All right, I move on to the Saturday game before that. Sunday games before that. What the big one?
Well,
No games don't really play Sunday though. Arsenal, Watford.
Everton Spurs, that shouldn't be interesting.
Did Conte get his work permit yet? Is he on the sidelines already?
I don't think so. I don't think he'll be on the sideline for this game.
Yeah, yesterday he hadn't gotten his work permit
I
yet.
don't think he'll be on the sideline. I think he'll pick the team, obviously, but I don't think he'll. Again, interesting game because Everton kind of hit a rut again, where they now play that well, and then they slide down the table. So they go from top four, and now they're in a 10th, right? And then Spurs need a result too. So it'll be an interesting game. Two teams desperate for try for it's ninth and 10th basically. But if you're Everton and you have Rafael Benitez, you know what, if you get too much more on the bad side of Evertonians because that could be bad for you, right? So,
The thing is, I heard his name be mentioned with Newcastle because Newcastle fans endeared him.
they'll look like shit if you really get him back. I mean, because again,
Yeah, they wanted them out. So
no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no. They never want to leave. But remember, say China money in the tech.
yeah, he dipped. He took the money and ran.
And
They didn't
ditch
want him
them.
out.
It was the most unbelievable thing because he take the
But
money
this
and
poor
run.
gold digger,
back.
He take the money and run and say, "Oh, it's not your fault. I love you, but your owner is terrible, so it's your owner's fault. But I'm just gonna leave and go take the money at China." And then he just left him, and they still sang his name.
hmm,
Like, "Oh yeah, we love you, Rafa." And the same kind of job what Steve Bruce do for them, the same kind of job basically what Rafa when they do for them. But again, I don't know. I don't know.
Steve Bruce scored Sunderland. So how
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cover loan out. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Calvert Lewin and Wells? Which other striker they had?
Richarlison
Isn't he back now?
probably have a kick now. Is our kick? I don't know.
Richarlison just play.
He play last game, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it Randan? Is Randan hurt?
Who?
Oh, forgot the name of Brandon. Yeah, I'm come on for last game. Demari Gray, I think.
Okay, I don't. Like I said, I don't know if he's hurt or not. But
Came on first. Only Calvert Lewin me know hurt. He was actually in BT studio the last game.
yeah, I found that weird being in a studio with your team a player, although we know saying injured.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Next game. Leeds Leicester.
Leeds needs a result, bro. That's a team that could go down.
yes, absolutely. And they have very bad injury. You see again how good Calvin Phillips is, right? Because he hasn't been in the midfield and he just haven't up himself all season. You see what I say?
Mm-hmm.
And him
Next
forward
thing
back.
is Leicester. I'm worried for Leicester because them game But then they play in a weekend, in a weekdays, we go to quality out of them. They're in a very, very tough group with Napoli and Legia Warsaw and I forgot, I think a Spartak Moscow.
Them
But
draw
they
today.
didn't draw today. But them game they can take whole heap out of you. So I wouldn't be surprised actually if Leeds take a result from that game.
Rafinha.
Question: do you think it's full time? Brennan start give Patson Daka starting job in the Premier League.
Yeah, at least play him up front. If you don't want to play him, if you don't want bench Vardy, then play him and drop Kelechi. Because is kind of inconsistent. So there was
Yeah, he's more a street striker.
street,
Team
yeah.
street
So,
done from last season, man.
huh?
In the actual street done from
Yeah.
last season.
So even last week, I think it was last week he scored a trick in Europe, or a week before.
Yeah,
And I thought to myself, surely go pick him, because he went dead, and he didn't. I found that weird.
brought him on late or half time in the Arsenal game, and it was before that he had a hat trick. And me thinking he go start in the Arsenal game because I was a bit worried, you know. Come here and say, yeah, this boy is.
Maybe. Yeah. And it's crazy because you watch the Arsenal game and you say to yourself, yo, I don't know why he never start RB Barnes. Because RB Barnes forward and he was really good. That
Yeah.
kid, he's so, as Greg would say, wassy. He is wassy. He's a player that you look at him and he forward and he's ready to go. Ready to go. I love watching him.
That's a player Liverpool could look at. I was talking about Rafinha a lot, but that's another option they could probably look at. You know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Rafinha having a good season too.
Liverpool can look for Yuri Telemans because Yuri Telemans said basically he go leave after this season in contract up. You know, want to talk about no contract. I think in contract up after this season.
Arsenal.
Anyway, I think he just go on to take the biggest offer available and go to a team where he can win things. And
Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U, any one of them. Conte is at Tottenham. He could fit in that team because he's better than all of them.
Everybody.
Them eights right now.
yeah, he's a top player. So it'll be interesting to see where he go after this.
All right. Last game for Sunday.
Liverpool, West Ham.
Should be an interesting one.
Should be it.
At London Stadium.
Should be interesting.
It should be an interesting game. And you have to give again. I may get away from football.
Yeah, when you talk, I hear the feedback.
All right, hold up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cell phone on this. Sorry, close to the computer. But yeah, we have to give David Moyes give them credit for what they have done.
Applause. Yeah, man. Real talk.
Absolutely, you know what I mean? Because I only went do at Sunderland, when in the guy West Ham, I was like, I don't know if that are in the right hire, but he's done a phenomenal job with that team. Absolutely phenomenal.
And the thing is, go ahead.
Now, I just want to say that Declan Rice, he just look imperious in midfield.
Yeah, bro.
It's just, again, you look funny and people in the top about all of this 80 million plus, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, really? Them the sort of money there, but man, look, a real player. No, he all had.
He had plus mil though.
Yo, him only like 23 now, dog. Isn't
Well,
it?
that's about 60, not 80.
Yeah, but that type price you go off it, pay if you get him. I'm only 22.
Bojo, put up Travis comment.
You know,
He must be a Man U fan. He said rice not good. Really,
Rice
bro?
not good.
What kind of rice you talking about though? Like is it jasmine rice or basmati rice? Can't be Declan. Seriously. That one, but
He impressive, man. He impressive.
and he might add goals now too.
Yeah. So we have to give them credit.
Make sure man that got Man U. That's why.
Probably. That's probably what it is. But you know, I said they don't have no skilled players, but he's been doing it without the reals, the flair players and that much. And you see Lanzini just a come back. Because when Lanzini fit Lanzini in that team, not trouble, And even Ben Rahman, like Ben Rahman not play as much because he must share game with Boyne sometimes,
With some of players, bro.
I like Bowen. I like Bowen a lot.
Yeah, but I
Feedback
mean,
again. Feedback again.
but you know who me rate? Suchek.
Yes.
I mean, Suchek, like if you look at the big teams around the league right now, probably only City midfield he wouldn't force him into. If you want to be honest. I mean, if Suchek drop in a Man U midfield, them will want to play both McTominay and Fred together. He reminds me of a Matic at Chelsea, just with more goals.
Just about to say
He
that.
has more goals,
Yeah, just more goals than the Chelsea Matic. But he reminds me of a Chelsea Matic.
It's funny because when Matic in the forward in, the no same offensive midfielder. Just put him out there. He was. But, yeah.
Huh?
He was an offensive midfielder. That's what I'm buying myself.
When you have a good shot still.
Believe it or not. Back in idea. But yeah. I like Suchek. I really rate them team. I rate the kid Ben Johnson fast. You know what I mean? I hope say he can continue in development, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Cresswell's still good over there. I mean, if you ask me, I think he's better than Chilwell, but or it could be close, but
Yeah,
get English.
I think Greg was up on a limo while ago, man, bro.
Listen, so John Kawalaga,
No, you go on a limo while ago, man, it broke.
that man Cresswell a baller, man.
No, me never said that, but that's a bold statement, bro.
To me, he's better defensively than Chilwell.
Johnson can rep Jamaica. Which Johnson that about?
Ben
Johnson.
Travis and a track and field Ben Johnson, we are talking about now. We can hear this. Might be though, because that's all like a Jamaican name.
That's a Jamaican name, right?
Eh?
Yeah, that's a Jamaican name, right?
Yeah, Johnson is a very, very popular Jamaican name.
No, just the Johnson one. Ben.
Huh?
Ben Johnson. That's a Jamaican name right there.
Me don't know a lot of Ben. Other than Ben Johnson, me don't know a next Ben.
Brother, is a yard man and father.
I'm going to put you. You know what's Benjamin? You know what's Benjamin a yard? I mean, what Jamaican's favorite day when they don't have money? Ben Johnson Day. So, I come out here, man.
All right, Greg. Remember you want to get me your 2 points. Last game, what you do? They showed up early Saturday morning.
Manchester Derby. Woo. Where? Old Trafford? I mean, Trafford or
You said it right.
Trafford?
We have to act like we're not biased towards Man U.
Yeah. You know, me have people tell me, me have Bridget tell me about field say they stop watch because we don't like Man U or be a bad thing to talk about Man U.
Yeah, man.
I was like, what, bro?
It's fine.
Feel it,
But
feel
actually,
it.
what Man U for win?
You know, because
More than get an next bag up, but I think they have the team too.
No.
yeah, you are. Listen, international beer companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want them for they look for no manager over this international break. So you want you want Man United to win this.
Yeah, you want them to win. But they have to win, bro.
So starting lineup with a back three, Fred and McTominay in the center. Because Pogba is out. And a front three of Rashford, CR and Bruno.
No, I think it's here and Cavani. I think I see him team when they use beats first. I think it's just Cavani.
Let's do this. After the just freestyle out of your brain. Try to do a command. I combine 11. Just try freestyle it.
All right, Edison in goal. Whichever two City centre backs fit, and them two that they play.
Hold on.
Number one the one card.
Laporte is on card.
Red card, yeah.
Okay, so Varane and what name?
You have to put
Diaz.
Varane in there.
Varane and Diaz.
Sounds fair.
Cancelo right back. Shaw left back.
Cancel over one massacre.
What for you? I'm filling my back lane on my computer. You mean if Cancelo over Wan-Bissaka? Wan-Bissaka can play ball like Cancelo?
Defensively, me I think, both.
Yo,
first.
Cancelo in that team, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Cancelo in that team.
Cancelo at right back. Shaw
Cancelo
left
in
back.
that first players on the team sheet, bro.
Yeah. Are you kidding me, sir?
Right now, midfield Cancelo if you go play away him mad.
Well, there you go.
Well,
A
but
good
that's
shot
what I'm
that.
saying. It's effective.
Right back in my play now.
Yeah.
Alright, midfield,
Him say Varane injured. Black say Varane injured.
I will ask him nothing, man.
Blacks is just trying to be a hater. Kind of why you're no Manchester United player in there.
Alright, so Varane injured, Laporte upon card.
Leave Varane in there.
Yeah, because we don't think he injured. I make Blacks make up story.
Yeah.
Bro, Eric Bailey just played a good game.
Yeah, one good game out from 2 years ago. Come on. It's a ball on the rate, but yeah, I'm making it that quick.
Leave.
Midfield. Is De Bruyne
Whoa, look
good
at
enough
that.
to be in the midfield right now? Well, Blacks, you have a point. But Shaw has been me and Manu fans have coached Shaw recently. A couple slip ups.
At 10,
Blacks, hear me?
you have to put Walker in there.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a good shot. Walker right back and Cancel at left back. And that City they use here also. But that they use on Crystal Palace beat them. Blacks, we soon come back to the left back. The defense. That man, they say Shaw flap that lot better. Okay.
Yeah.
So that prove a point, Blacks. Cancelo left back and Walker right back. How has De Bruyne been?
Been in and out. He can get taken off.
I don't
Like,
think.
he can get taken off early against Wanyama.
Okay, so
Back
it's
at it is best.
Bernardo and who?
Foden.
So who you play at the time?
Well, what the formation?
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bernardo and Foden. What the next
Yes.
one?
Bruno at the 10.
Bruno. Okay. Sounds fair.
That sound like Sheena put Grealish in that team.
I'm not. No, I'm not. No, Malik one. I'd like.
The front three at this boy here.
Well, CR at the 9. Definitely. You can't choose nobody.
But you're saying just Cavani play.
Eh? Yeah, but Cavani is not scoring more than him. Cavani run more than him right now. Cavani give more work rate. But in terms of production, I CR at the 9.
Black said, and Bruno can't make the team either.
I need a defensive midfielder.
The funny thing is, Silva can't play there.
A real defensive midfielder.
Exactly.
Okay, so you have to put in Rodri then.
Rodri
So yeah,
or
put-
Gundogan.
Yeah, put in Rodri, good again and real defensive.
Yeah, but just as a
So it's Rodri, Bernardo, Bruno at the 10, Foden on the left. Foden on the left.
No respect for Fred.
Come on, shit.
Travis said Fred and
Why
Rodri.
do they push Freddy live across somebody right now?
So who we have on the right?
Jesus.
Who?
Yeah,
Funny
bro.
enough, he's been doing the bits over there as my London friends would say, but over Mahrez and Rashford and
I don't think so. We disagree.
You disagree? It's fine.
Yeah.
but he's really been doing the bits. If you're picking the team based on current form, Jesus been doing the bits.
Bro. Who you have before the budget? Sterling now play consistently, so you can't put him in.
And up on the right, so you're not even can put him over there.
Exactly.
Rashford just a come back, we not play enough.
Rashford not playing enough game.
So it's either Mahrez or Jesus.
I think it's Jesus.
How are Greenwood have an outside shot? But
That's a
you
very
know,
good point.
yeah. I'm not
We
even
agree with that. We agree. Good coach of it. Me like,
yeah, Greenwood is a good shot. But Man U fans them accustomed to say my play selfish.
Man,
as a striker, I have to be selfish.
exactly. Yeah, so
So,
would you wear have? What team you have?
Oh, me not have a team. Me just gonna try make a team out of
Just
them.
take him
so we are doing all of this talking and I right now.
Who's writing it down?
Bro, I can't remember it, bro.
Ederson in goal. Who we say a partner there? Varane?
Varane.
Varane
Cancelo,
Mhm.
and Walker.
and Walker. You see, I was trying to be nice to Manu, but you just got to be honest.
Sometimes honesty is the best policy.
I mean, seriously.
Rodri.
Right, so Diaz.
Rodri, Bernardo,
Foden
Foden, Greenwood, Ronaldo.
and Bruno.
The man is a Bruno can't make the team.
He's been good. I mean, and I'm my favorite player, but him, every time you look on his stat sheet in the planet, you know, and he seems to find Ronaldo anywhere in there.
Sorry, Bruno make the team. Bruno make the team. It's
But would I play Bruno at the 10 and put Foden on the left?
yeah, that makes sense.
So it's a Greenwood up on the right?
I ain't even gonna lie, that's a good team. Sky couldn't do a better job. Sky, Jamie Carragher,
Let's send in our team tomorrow.
that's a good team.
Sky could do a better job.
I don't see them doing a better job.
Radway, who was that again?
Rodri, Bernardo,
Bernardo Shane say a good nigga because Shane don't like him so sleep good kind of nigga, but I think Bernardo better. I think Bernardo is a better choice.
Oh, Bernardo Silva?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And they play well, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva or Foden.
Mason who still can't get an England card. Like, I'm wondering if that no, but it can't be that hotel thing that's still hang over in here.
I think that him.
me a one there, no.
No, I think it's because he turned down England and said he will go focus over summer. Remember? Because we know
Was
say
he injured?
no. What happened is he called him up over summer to figure you and remember I say Greenwood stay and care about football. And I think that I think that in the world makes sense.
But yeah, that England squad I will call up. I mean, I would pick him as a striker. But him not get picked, Smith Rowe not get picked. And right now Ben White playing better than some other
Right.
defenders.
You need the Arsenal players them alone.
Yeah, let them stay at the club and don't get injured, especially
Yeah,
Smith
man.
because but then them go call him for the under 21. That's what they always do. Because the last few international breaks, them call him for the under 21s.
Crazy.
So I'm not even see the sense. I mean, I'm a soccer fan, but right now, if I him have to drop Smith Rowe, I feel nice squad. Because he brings more. But then the thing is with this coach Shane, before you come in, with this coach, I don't think he wants too many of those kind of creative players. Can you notice with Foden and Grealish, like them struggle to get games under this coach. He doesn't even call him Madison. So I'm not surprised he not pick a Smith Rowe in his squad. You know, he like the working kind of midfielder, then the Mason Mount, the James Ward Prowse, Jude Bellingham, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice. I mean, he will play 10 of those midfielders before he get somebody with some flair and attacking quality game time. So, you know. When he used to play again, was he a midfielder as well?
I think he was a defender, bro. Wasn't he a defender for you?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think
Greg,
he's a clown in here.
uh, we really are going to international, but we
No,
cannot
no,
stay away from that, you know.
no, we're not going there. Minute hour and a half, we can cut it.
Do you think we want that?
I'm Chelsea fans on the point here. But I did want to ask, because the gentleman or one of the persons that was guilty of racially abusing, what was it, Sterling, Saka, and Rashford was the next one
Yeah.
after the Euros. He was found guilty day before yesterday, I think, sentenced to 10 weeks. He's a 50-year-old from West London, so quite possibly he's a Chelsea fan. I mean, it's quite possible. It's West London, film place, and the man Fulham over there. So more than likely, it's a Chelsea fan.
And Brentford.
Brentford, they have racist
Yeah,
fans.
it's a smart. Yeah, I know. So we like Brentford, right? But yeah,
But what do you think? 10 weeks, is it enough?
yeah, but we cannot make up the laws. We can't make up the laws because we don't like it. I mean, over here, it would just be freedom of speech. Freedom of
True.
speech meaning that you can say anything you want. You know what I mean? You can say, yeah, I'm a Nazi. But, over there, it's different. No, if you start punishing speech, are you just punishing the speech because offensive speech because again it's speech, it's not hurting anybody. I mean you hurt people like this. Alright. Say if you say, yo, I don't like dating, right? And it is my belief that gayness is wrong. And I expose or spin up to somebody and them stand up in front of court. Should I get 2 years behind bars because I say that? You understand what I mean? That's my actual belief. And it's offensive to some people. So again, speech, punishing speech is difficult. Because again, you're not really inflict pain. Again, the pain you inflict is emotional pain. How do you judge that? You know what I mean? So again, difficult, it's a difficult one. You do want to speak up here that it's unacceptable, but again, it's a difficult situation. It's good that you get punished, you can use it as a deterrent, but again, you can access penalties, but 10 weeks in prison is 10 weeks in prison, bro.
Okay. I get what you said to Shane, but I think it's slightly different when like you say, like a group or a race compared to what he did. I mean, his comments were more violent. He had violence in his comments. So I think with his situation, it is somewhat different. So yeah, I mean, me not feel sorry for him. Hopefully it deters them, but it's English fans, bro. I mean, then again, they have come a long way. Cause I remember when I just started watching English football, hooligans was they were the worst. So they have come a long way. So who knows? Probably next 5 years we won't be having this kind of discussion, about racism in football or fans and the racist abuse. So it's a good look. If you
And the
ask
only
me.
thing is, don't get me wrong, me not excuse it, but just I show you how it is with the law.
Yeah,
And how them will explain it to you. You understand what I mean? And that part of speech. How do you punish speech if then you're not inflict actual physical harm to somebody? Again, it's tough and it looks bad. But then again, there is rules that govern these sort of things. Because if you're punished any kind of speech or any kind of hate speech, then that can open up a real can of worm. That's what it is.
true. All right, the next one was But I said the English player name. Former Yorkshire county cricketer that was found guilty of racist slurs towards his former teammate. What's his name? Afi? Oh, shucks.
Yeah. And you talk about Gary Balance. That's his name.
Yeah.
That's his name. He was a good player. He played for England. He played Test and one day for England. He's a good batsman.
What was it, like 10 years ago that this supposedly happened?
It sounds
But there was an independent inquest done because I felt like he was during his time at Yorkshire, like he was racial profiled, you know. And Yorkshire Cricket Club was kind of trying to sweep it under the rug at first when the accusations come out, saying it was just friendly banter because dude say, they were best friends. He said his words is that was my best mate in cricket. You know, I invited him to my home in Zimbabwe on off season. He spent time there. My family loves him. He invited me to his wedding in Pakistan. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it. But we did a lot of stuff together. He used slurs that, if I call it out now, it would be considered offensive, but I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. And it's causing Yorkshire big time right now because even the stadium sponsor pulled the plug on them. And I think that's why Yorkshire themselves finally, throw him under the bus. But my thing is, because I've seen it where friends that are different race, time and time again, use slurs when they're in the confines, the car, the house, whatever, when it's just them alone. And I mean, I don't accept it. I don't allow it to happen. No Spanish friend, no Caucasian friend, no Asian friend. Nah, go say because man you're cool. You'll call me my nigga. It doesn't work, because you just open the door for more happen. But what's your take on that? You feel like, because like I said, some people are okay with it. I hear it every day in a South Florida here. Sometimes it piss me the hell off when me hear them make them little Spanish or white friend them and call them the N-word.
I even I even hear them listen to pop music with that with the N word. You understand? That's how much that sort of stuff mean to me. Understanding the word itself. The problem you have is that again, not everybody look on it that sort of way. You do. You understand what I mean? And I think that's an issue. And the other thing is too that again, I think that race is different because we're all friends here, right? And we're all in the same race. So even the way we talk to our I call TV baller, we talk to Kush, and use certain things. Because again, on a friend, and have that sort of rapport. You know what I mean? Sometimes even me hear it, I'm like, damn, son, you have to call him that. You know what I mean? But that is just how they talk to each other, and that's fine because you have that rapport. But if you have a different race, you can't do that sort of thing. I think you can't have that sort of, you can't be that comfortable. You know what I mean? Fi go there and say those words. So I think what Gary Balance gonna try to do is because again Yorkshire, it's more of the it's not like London. It's more of the country, so to speak. You understand what I mean? So them probably have different values at the club, and that's why they try to sweep it under the rug, not thinking it would have go that far. You know what I mean? But once the money man them start say, all right, we have to address this, them have to change them tune as to how serious they want to take these things. But like I said, Gary Balance, I didn't know it was him. Or you let me know say it was him, but me know say he was a good cricketer and played for England and with him being the individual or the face of this, because I've been hearing about the story, but like I said, I didn't know that he was the individual. No, it's gonna be a huge thing.
Yeah, because right now them are pressure the ECB, like the groups them over there. My pressure the ECB real bad right now, you know.
Yeah.
So them are come under a lot of pressure. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's fascinating. You know, and like I said, Iman, he's been saying it for a while. Like I say, yeah, this really affected him. Think about this and all of these, you know, and I agree that bad. But it is what it is.
yeah. And one good thing though when I come out of cricket right now is I don't know if you know about this, but well, I don't know how much the other teams might do, but the English team might do it. The ECB they push for they're going green. They're going green with a lot of stuff. Like even the team now, when the team practice or when they have games, you know, everybody used to have their own individual water bottle or the bottle, when the bottle you throw it with. They might try to cut down on the amount of plastic usage. So they might go with filtered water now and you use a cup that's washable. Them say at large right now the bars stop serving a cups where you throw away. It's cups that reusable. They wash them and use them again. And the walls are large. Them have what's called a green wall right now. Where them plant a ton of trees on it, So and even with travel, like I don't remember what I don't know if it's by boat. They say they might start traveling more to
That's too much.
where them have to go. Yeah.
That's too much.
Well, then they're doing their part. They're trying their best to to cut down.
You know,
So that's one good thing coming out of cricket. Even though this scandal are going, them I try to use that. Well, not try to use it because them actually are
10 years of electric cars.
quite possible. Quite possible.
Yeah.
You know?
Good stuff. Anyway, good.
Brilliant life, man.
Oh, you're not even talking about the Arsenal game. 3-1, 3-0. Like you have Watford face, I mean, they don't have Tridini anymore, so we're not afraid. He's actually playing good stuff at Birmingham.
We have very much idea. But anyway, I have 2.1, but me leave that for next time. You remember the thing I'm going to tell about you can't say batsmen.
I hear it in the 2020. They're now saying batters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. say batsmen.
And I think captain refused to leave, and I think they put him out of the team because him take the same stance as him said them need to do more than just kneel. They need significant more.
It wasn't the captain that said it.
The captain.
No, the captain don't have black dude.
Oh.
Was it the captain? What the captain name again? No, I know Zampa. What the captain name? Zampa is not South African. I don't remember what his name. But the captain of black dude, I think. But I remember it was for the West Indies game when he refused to leave.
Yeah. But we don't
Hey, let's try to go live when I game them over a weekend.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Let's see how that works.
We have got to have some disciplined individual who willing to turn up the volume.
We'll see how it goes.
Wait a second, Sunday games? Are this early?
Yeah, but let's wrap. Gotta go again. I gotta go.
Saturday morning, sure, bro. You can try that.
The Man City game?
Yeah, bro.
That works for me.
I will be.
Would you wrap?
Yeah, anyway, that's big up Monday. Was a great like blacks are eating. First sports
You can visit the chat in the comments, but you can't join.
Yeah, so new here, please subscribe to the channel TV and the IG official TV. That's the show again. Big up the man them who just getting out.
Arsenal.